things first, Malu's mum clasped Malu tight within her arms. Then she said, her voice was firm, "Now, my dear, you will have to swim." So, what did Malu's mother tell? She told that first you have to learn certain things before you go beyond the blue sky. So, she clasped means she hold tightly. Whom she held tightly? She held Malu very tightly or hold very closely and told her in a strong and firm voice to learn swimming. Malu Balu should swim first. "But Ma," said Malu, "what do I know? How will I? I have never swum before." "Don't worry, dear," said Malu's mother. "Do as I do, that's all," she advised her. So, on hearing mother telling to swim, Balu was very afraid. Why? Because she never swam before. This is her first experience. So she was very afraid. But her mother gave her all the confidence. How she told to do as she does. So, what happened? Let's look. She had no choice, no other way. Malu had to swim that day. Tight, she gripped her mother's hand into the water, splashed to land. What did she do? She had no other choice. She had to follow the advice of the mother. So, she took hold of her mother's hand and started to swim. And she jumped into the water, splash, and back to the land with the mother's help. Brave mothers, brave and daughter, doubt and fear she left behind her. Malu swam with all her might. It didn't matter wrong or right. What happened? She is the daughter of a brave mother. So, she learned swimming. She left behind her fear and all the doubts, and she started to learn swimming, and at the end of the day she swam with all her strength, with all her might, and nobody was looking or caring whether it was wrong or right. She learned to swim. But swimming came so naturally. Her mother knew this and all could see. Fearless was Malu, this she knew. Not just brave, but special too. What happened? She learned swimming so naturally. It came naturally. We people all learn to walk, to run naturally. We all had that instinct in us, right? When we were small babies, first we learned to stand up. After that, we learned to walk step by step. And after that, we learned to run. So it all came to us so naturally. Nobody told to walk or to run. We learned it by our natural instinct. It came so naturally. Similarly, Malu also learned swimming so naturally, and her mother knew that this could happen if she tried. So she told her to learn swimming. Malu was so fearless. She was fearful to learn swimming, but while learning and after learning, she was fearless. She was very brave as well as very special. Did you understand this poem? So, we should not distinct between a girl or a boy. Everyone has some qualities. We should respect that, and we should understand that every creature in this universe has its own value, and there should not be any discrimination based on the gender. Okay? Did you understand my point? Malu was a girl. Bear. She could learn swimming. She could go out. She could learn everything that her father and mother knew. So, there should not be any discrimination based on gender. This poem clearly shows that her mother made her strong, gave all the advices that she needed. So, her mother made her to swim, taught her all the things, and gave her confidence, gave her advice, and her mother knew to teach her daughter what her daughter needs at every age. So, everyone is capable. Even her father taught her, even her mother taught her. It makes no difference. Every creature is capable of doing anything. So, we should not discriminate based on the basis of gender. We should not discriminate female or male. We should only think that each and every creature has its own value and its own abilities. It has nothing to do with gender. Got my point? Okay, thank you.